So, you see she's upset. Your first instinct is to fix it, right? You jump into problem solver mode, asking for all the details, so you can offer a logical, step-by-step plan. But instead of looking relieved, she just gets more frustrated, more withdrawn. Soon, it feels like you're speaking to totally different languages, and that connection you have starts to feel strained. But what if the solution isn't a solution at all? What if, in your rush to be the hero, you're accidentally making things worse? This is a fundamental misunderstanding that trips up so many men, and today, we're going to untangle it. The first secret is all about a crucial difference in communication styles. Now, it's important to remember these are general patterns, and everyone is an individual, but often, when a woman is upset, she isn't looking for a consultant. She's looking for a partner to share her feelings with. Your immediate jump to fix it can feel like you redismissing the very emotion she is trying to show you. Think of it this way. She's not giving you a business case to analyze. She's sharing a piece of her inner world. When she uses a broad statement like, "You never listen," the typical male reaction is to argue the facts. "That's not true. I listened to you yesterday." But that misses the point entirely. The words are often just a container for a deeper feeling. Right now, I feel unheard. She's looking for empathy, not a debate. She wants you to validate her feeling, not just correct her facts. Responding with something like, "It sounds like you feel really alone in this," will build a bridge. Handing her a 5-step action plan will build a wall. The goal isn't to solve the problem for her, but to stand with her, so she doesn't have to feel the weight of it by herself. When she's in the middle of an emotional storm, she doesn't need you to get swept up in the chaos with her. She needs an anchor. This is the second secret, the quiet strength of your own stability. This isn't about being cold or checked out. It's about being emotionally regulated yourself. Your calm presence acts as a safe harbor where she can process her own feelings without worrying that they lines overwhelm you, too. A lot of guys go silent when faced with intense emotion because they don't know what to do. But there's a huge difference between a cold, dismissive silence and a calm, attentive one. An anxious silence feels like disapproval. A grounded silence, on the other hand, communicates strength. It says, "I'm here. I'm not scared of your feelings. Take all the space you need." This creates the emotional safety she needs to find her own way back to calm. You become the lighthouse, not another ship tossed in the waves. The third secret is understanding the deep-seated desire for partnership. This sometimes gets mislabeled as a desire for leadership, but it's not about taking control or making all the decisions. It's about building a relationship under a foundation of trust, safety, and reliability. A woman feels free to be herself when she feels emotionally and physically safe with you. This means being decisive when a decision needs to be made, but it also means genuinely valuing her input and operating as a team. True leadership, a relationship, isn't about dominance. It's about creating a dynamic of mutual respect. It's about making sure that when you disagree, the goal isn't to win the fight, but to understand each other better. When she knows you're a reliable partner who will communicate openly and respectfully, she can relax into the relationship. What often comes across as a complaint or a criticism is frequently something else entirely, a bid for connection. This is the fourth, and maybe the most subtle, secret. As relationship researcher John Gottman explains, these moments are often unconscious invitations to connect on an emotional level. Her frustration isn't always an attack. It's a question. Can you handle this part of me? Can you meet my messy, complicated emotions with understanding, or are you going to shut down? Instead of seeing these moments as a test you can pass or fail, try to see them as an opportunity to get closer. Research suggests that, on average, there can be gender differences in emotional processing and empathy. She's often looking for you to meet her on that emotional level. When you respond with validation, you're not admitting you're wrong. You're simply accepting the bid for a connection she's offering. If these insights are already giving you a new way to look at things, take a second to subscribe for more content on building unbreakable connections. The final secret isn't really about her. It's about you, your purpose, your drive, and your sense of self outside of the relationship are the ultimate foundation for a healthy dynamic. A man who is grounded in his own life is naturally a more stable and reliable partner. When your self-worth doesn't depend on her approval, you're able to engage with her emotions from a place of strength, not neediness. You can be her anchor because you're already anchored yourself. This isn't about being selfish or ignoring her. It's about maintaining your own stability so you can show up as a stronger, more present partner. This fosters a relationship built on respect between two complete individuals, rather than one based on emotional dependency. Getting a handle on these secrets isn't about learning a new set of tactics to manage your partner. It's about a real shift within yourself from being a frantic problem solver to becoming a calm, emotional anchor. It's about developing your emotional intelligence to hear the feelings beneath the words. This isn't about changing who you are. It's about becoming a man who leads with quiet confidence and deep understanding. A partner who provides safety not by fixing every problem, but by showing that he can weather any storm together. If this video helped you see your relationship in a new light, hit that like button. And I'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below. Which of these secrets hit home for you the most?